To finish off the overview of each of the components of the IELTS, let's have a look at the speaking. The speaking takes place between two people, you and the examiner, and this interview will be done in between 11 and 14 minutes. It's a three-part face-to-face oral interview with the examiner, and the speaking test is recorded. There are three parts. Part 1 is referred to as the introduction and the interview, and it takes approximately 4 to 5 minutes. I like to call it an icebreaker. This is where you have a chance to develop discourse and talk a little bit about yourself and to relax a bit as well. The examiner introduces him or herself and asks the candidate to introduce him and herself and confirm his or her identity. The examiner asks the candidate general questions on familiar topics, things like home, family, work, studies and interests, things you like to do in their free time, if they like traveling, and frequently why you're taking the IELTS. Part 2 is known as the individual long turn, and it's 3 to 4 minutes. You will receive a task card which asks the candidate to talk about a particular topic, on which includes points which the candidate can cover in their talk. The candidate is given 1 minute to prepare their talk and is given a pencil and paper to make notes. The candidate talks for 1 to 2 minutes on the topic. The examiner then asks the candidate 1 or 2 questions on the same topic. Part 3 is referred to as the two-way discussion, and it takes approximately 4 to 5 minutes. The examiner asks further questions which are connected to the topic of Part 2. These questions give the candidate an opportunity to discuss more abstract issues and ideas. A wide range of speaking skills is assessed, including the ability to communicate opinions, information on everyday topics, common experiences and situations by answering a range of questions. You should be able to speak at length on a given topic using appropriate language, organizing ideas coherently. And you should develop the ability to express and justify opinions and to analyze, discuss and speculate about issues. You are assessed on your performance throughout the test by certificate IELTS examiners in this part as well, and they're according to the following 4 criteria. Fluency and coherence. To what extent do you sound fluent, and how coherent, how well do you connect your ideas? Your lexical resource, once again, how big and efficient is your vocabulary? Your grammatical range and accuracy, how many structures and how well do you use them and how accurately are you using them? And finally, your pronunciation. Don't worry, you don't have to sound like a British speaker or American speaker in order to get a good score here. The important thing is that your English flows naturally and it is easy to understand when you speak. Let's have a look at a practical issue before we finish this IELTS test overview, this introduction that we have been going through. Here we have a look at the actual form that you are supposed to fill out